Hello and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. And if you're looking for daily short tarot readings, check out my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts. If you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out, what the circle needs to know today. Apparently the cards are very decisive today. Okay, so the two that shot out, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Then interesting, King of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. I'm going to take two cards of clarity on this Two of Swords here. Temperance and the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. So the overall arching energy here was the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about going on a journey of self-discovery. This is about focusing on self. This is sometimes walking away from certain people or certain things or situations. And this has to do with masculine and feminine energy coming into balance. I'm very much picking up on the masculine and feminine energy coming into balance part, because we have the King of Swords and the King of Wands on the table. The King of Swords is a very logical sort of energy. This is somebody who can be very math oriented or numbers oriented, or needs everything to have a specific answer, or for everything to make complete, rational, practical, logical sense. Then we have the King of Wands, which is somebody who is more creative. Creative energy is feminine energy. This is somebody who can very much turn their dreams into reality. They can make the impossible, or what seems to be impossible, possible. They're very quick to adapt and use their passion to align to their goals and to motivate and inspire others. What I'm seeing is that a lot of you are really stepping into an energy where you are trying to be more authentic and self-confident, but there's sort of this battle between the creative, nurturing, emotional side and the logical, practical, rational side still that you're still struggling with. And what happens is that sometimes your logical side puts parameters on your manifestation abilities. It puts parameters on the different opportunities that you are offered and the way that you view them. It changes the way that you are perceived by others, because it influences your confidence level depending on what aspect you are looking at. Sometimes it's positive, other times it's negative. And sometimes it prevents you from meeting the people that you need in order to really accomplish your goals, or it prevents you from delegating certain tasks because you feel like you have to take everything on yourself. For a lot of you, this has to do with disappointments from your past. It has to do with heartbreak from your past, or it has to do with limiting beliefs that you have instilled into your mindsets and the way that you move forward based off of previous experiences. What I'm really picking up on here is that sometimes you have a tendency to limit your abundance. And it's because you are falling into more of that logical energy. And you start saying things like, oh, well, they're successful because it was just easy for them. Or you start saying things like, well, I can't afford that, so I can't do it. Or I can't have it. You're not opening yourself up to the opportunity that's around you, because it's keeping you stuck with the blindfold on So instead of seeing opportunity, balance, instead of receiving certain divine guidances, you are sort of closing your eyes, putting the earmuffs on, and sticking to this negative energy. A really good example of this is if you are that person who's falling into the category of, oh, well, I can't afford it. But when you say I can't afford it, you're insinuating that because you can't afford it, you can't have it. What if whatever it is that you're saying you can't afford ends up getting gifted to you? Some of you need to work on perspective and stop being so rigid in the way that you see things. So the King of Swords can be very decisive, which can be very positive in certain aspects. But when it falls into a negative polarity, this is somebody who only sees one side of the coin. It's a my way or the highway. It's a person who puts the blinders on to certain perspectives and only sees things one way. Whereas the King of Wands is somebody who very quickly and easily adapts. This is somebody who, for those of you who want to have a quick little biology lesson here, lizards, not all lizards, but a lot of lizards, if they are attacked by a bird or something like that, they will actually reject their tail so that a piece of their tail falls off and will wiggle to distract whatever is attacking them. It's also a defense mechanism so that if some sort of predator were to pick them up by their tail, they can eject their tail so that they can escape. But the lizard always grows its tail back. Some of you are too afraid to take certain risks, or you're too afraid to adapt to certain situations because you're afraid of the loss that you might have. You're afraid of the potential for things to go awry. You're afraid of the potential lack of stability, whatever it is. And it's preventing you from putting yourself out there, taking the risk, changing the perspective, or allowing yourself to be more open to certain miracles and blessings. I talk about this a lot. Your miracles, your blessings, your abundance will not override your free will. So if you're telling the universe, I can't have this, this is not possible for me, you are then making it so that it is not possible. You can't have it. Try to expand your vision here a little bit. Try to find more balance in your masculine and feminine energies. Remember that if you are the master manifester, that means that you are also a master creator of your life. You can create opportunity by being open to seeing it. Most of the time when we miss opportunities, it's because we don't recognize that they're there or we don't recognize the value. You can start to open your perceptions and open your mind to the value and to seeing the opportunities that are in front of you by looking at things from a different perspective. When you ask better questions and you ask different questions, you'll get different answers and you'll get better answers. When you start looking at the root cause of things and when you start allowing yourself to believe in the possibility, it opens up the opportunities and it opens up your world to where suddenly what you thought was only this much is suddenly much bigger. This is going to require some healing on your part. You're going to need to get to the root of where these limiting beliefs are stemming from so that you can do the inner work to correct it. If this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and comment your affirmation down below. Your affirmation for this reading is, I am open to recognizing the opportunities all around me, and I am open to seeing things differently. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.